Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another Stormworks video and welcome to episode 46 of our Classic Career Survival series. Today we'll continue working on our mining truck and hopefully have it finished off by the end of the video so then we can build our trailer next episode. So we will start with the interior and get that done first, then add a few bits and pieces to the outside and finish off by painting the engine bay. But anyway guys, without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so let's get into it. Let's jump inside here. Now, this little display piece I would like to actually keep, so I might move it out of the way just for the moment. Monitor, we might change it over to a monitor as well if that works. It should do. Now, where's that coming from down there? So that can go over to there instead. And that one can go. And then from there, that needs to turn that monitor on just like that. Very good. Now, speaking of buttons, this one here can actually be moved out of the way. We're not going to have it on a big toggle button like that, I don't think. I might just have it on a smaller button on like a display piece. I'm not sure. So there we go. Submerge that in there so we don't lose it. Now up here, let's have a few display pieces. So what do we got to play with? Let's grab one of these. We'll turn that around like that. And we might even put another one there. Can we put some behind the steering wheel? Oh, we can. Okay, that's cool. Maybe we should have a few details behind the steering wheel. Maybe we can have a map over here. That'd be a good idea. Maybe we could do that. Yeah, all right, let's try that. Let's go monitor. Let's grab a 1x2, I suppose, the best we can sort of fit in here. Hopefully the map works on there okay. I'm not too sure if it will or not, but we'll definitely try. So just before we muck around with that, let's just get a few things happening on here. So let's start with speed, I suppose, on a dial, 0 on number 1. Very good. Then let's have our fuel. It's quite important. And then we might have RPS and temperature. Maybe we shouldn't use these bottom ones. Maybe we should use these top ones. That might be a bit better. So let's go RPS, and we're going to go temperature. Temp, just like that. There's a dial on. Max that out at 100. If it gets to 100, we're in quite a bit of trouble. 0. The engine maxed out about 30, 35, I think. I can't quite remember. And number 3 will be blank, and number 4 will also be blank. And that will be the same with these two. Actually, we could probably just have some less important gauges sitting down there. Maybe like battery, I suppose, or we got speed, fuel. Maybe we could just have battery, be fine. And then you know what? On number 4, we can have the ore level. That's probably a good idea. Or level, what's in the trailer, or the back of the truck, rather than have to have a separate one for the trailer, won't we? Yes. All right. So that will be just fine like that. Let's just quickly fix these up as well. So fuel will max out at, what do we say, about 2,800 or something like that? Let's just go with that, because they hold about 700 each, I'm pretty sure. Put that on number 2. The battery, just, that doesn't really matter as long as it's on number 3. And then the ore level doesn't really matter either too much. I might just put 1,000 sitting on there on number 4. So that should be all of those sorted out. It is very good. Now, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of that speedo there. I'm going to grab another little monitor and chuck it right here. And this will be our little reverse camera that will pop on when we put it in reverse. So that needs to go to, I need to work out which gearbox is the reverse one. Oh, that, right there, -1. That one's positive. Okay, so this one right here. So where is that going? Up to here. Gear reverse, I suppose. All right, so we're going to take that, and that should turn on that monitor when that's activated. And then we're going to get a little camera and chuck it on the back, so we have a little backup camera. This should work. We'll test it out, make sure though. Let's chuck it in right here, turn that around that way, and perfect. Have a little backup camera. Very nice. And we'll just paint that a nice grey color, kind of blend it in a little bit. Very nice. So that should work, hopefully. Let's get the video output coming from there all the way up to that little dash right there. Very good. So that'll be our little reverse camera. Let's fill that back in. So this will activate our drill. So this will be drill on, off. Oh no, that will deactivate the drive rather, wouldn't it? Right. I might have it like that. Actually, that's probably best. So when we hit that button, it will deactivate the drive, and then we have the clutch up here for the drill. I think that will work out pretty well. And then we have our start button. Now I don't know, because we've used 1 and 2 on here for the gears. Maybe we can have number 3 can be truck start, I suppose. We'll just go start. Oh, in caps the wrong way around. Start, just like so. Okay, so number 3. So whatever that one is doing, we need to change it. So that does all the pumps at the front end, turns on. It will be these 2 monitors. Okay, so we've got number 3. Go to that monitor. Then we got fluid pump, and there's a radiator down there as well. Very good. And the other thing that's going to, what is that one? Oh, the modular engine control. That's quite important, actually. Let's put that on to number 3. Very good. So that will turn on all our systems. What's that going to? Up there, little monitor. So that will actually come from here as well. That will go up like that. Very good. I think that is it. This can also do the backlighting on those, and that will be it. So that one can actually go now, so let's get rid of that. And we might leave that one there for the drill, although we could put it up here on the roof. That might be a good idea if we just chuck it over there. That'd be all right. So we'll just get it down from down here rather. Can I select it? There we go. Turn that upside down, and we're going to drag it all the way up and no, in the right spot. We need to come back one. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay, back down it's going. It'll be pretty harmless over there anyway. And boom, boom. Can I not do that? There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to need some map pieces, but I will sort that out off camera. I don't need to do that for everyone to see. Now, let's just really quickly, I want to add like some sort of emergency hatch up here. So if we make a little spot and we go hatch, let's grab a little, one of these, a lockable one. Be fine. Turn that around like that. And then we'll come in under here. Now, we need some room for equipment somewhere as well, but just for now, I want to put the bed in. So we go bed, grab one of these, turn it around that way. So we should be able to stand on the bed and be able to jump out of there. I'm hoping anyway. That's the plan. So let's paint all of this. Very good. Just like so. Okay, that's not too bad. As long as that works. Actually, let's spawn it in and test that. So let's run over, open up that door. Perfect. Jump in here. Now, if we go up the back, open that up and big old jump. Can we get out of there? Yes. Nope. Yes, we can. Okay, awesome. Nice. So that works pretty well. We have a big old hole there. We need to sort that one out. Now, next up, we need to sort out some buttons for the lights. So these will just be our headlights on number 4, I suppose. We'll just go headlights. Just like that. So number 4. So let's grab that one. Number 4 there. That will come down to there and there. Very good. And we need to put some lights on the back of this thing. So some little tail light sort of thing. So let's go light. Let's go in white for the moment. Light. And on both sides would be great. Now, I cannot see much here, to be honest with you. So whereabouts are we going to put these? Maybe we can just make a little spot here. They can just kind of stick off the back like that. Will be fine. And we might just grab one of these. Turn that around. Go like that. And we need a block to fit in there. Let's grab one of them. Boom. Something like that. That's not too bad. Looks like a bit of a bumper going on. So we go like this. And go red. And go like that. Good. So there are our tail lights. Awesome. So let's connect them up to the headlights button as well. And just like that, very good. Now, we also need some interior lights. Now, we can't fit them above the seat, so we've only really got one spot for it, don't we? So let's just go like this, grab one of them, turn that around, and chuck it right there, I suppose. I might dim that down or make it yellow. Might be all right, something like that. That's probably fine. Now, we're going to need a button for that too, so maybe that can be on the headlight switch, I suppose, or should we have a separate button? We probably should have a separate button. So what if we wire that to, what do we got here, number 6? I suppose that will have to do, won't it? So number 6 is interior lights. So that'll do just like that. Very good. So that should work. We also have this little hole we need to fill in. So let's just do that real quick in white just for now, and I'll paint it up afterwards. Now we also need a button to be able to release the ore out of the back of the truck. So whereabouts are we going to put that? Should we just have it sitting over here? Would that be okay if we just chuck it? Oh, I can't even get in it. Let's go for a little bit more. Right here, let's have a little toggle button. This will be ore release, just like that. And we'll connect that up to the little ducts at the back. So it's got to go boom, boom, and boom. All right, so just a few more bits and pieces. We do need some winch controls as well for this. So we're going to need an in and an out sitting up here somewhere. I don't know. We're running out of space. I don't know where we're going to put all this. Can I put stuff above here? Was that too close to the seat? Let's find out. So we'll just go toggle button. Turn that around that way. Yep, no, not going to work. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to change these around a little bit. So let's grab one of these. I'm just going to chuck it right here for the moment. So what do we got? We have ore release and deactivate drive. So let's put both of those in here. And then underneath both of them, we're going to have winch in. And then we're going to have winch out. So winch out, just like that. Very good. So we're going to go button and button. These can be toggle buttons, I suppose. Be fine. Yeah, just buttons. I might have these as flip switches just to kind of change it up a little bit. Flip switch and ore release can be a flip switch as well. Boom. And then we have winch in on number 3 and winch out on toggle button on number 4. So that should be pretty good. So that means these two can go, I suppose. Ore release can go and that can go. And then we need to move this little controller in, or this little display rather, move that in and over like that. Perfect. So we'll just paste that in right there and merge it with the rest of the truck. Would be great. There we go. So I think that is going to be just about everything we're going to need at the moment anyway. Guys, fill that back in. There we go. So it does need a bit of a paint, obviously. Now, next up, I want to put some mirrors on. So I want them to kind of come off the doors here. So what I might do, I know we didn't do this before we changed it back, but I'm going to put these little pivots forward one more block. So let's grab this one first. We're going to go grab and move. Oh, not that way, over this way. And I might go down one so you can't really see it. Paste it in right there. I can't even get to that, can I? No, I can't. I have to get rid of that piece just for the moment. Merge that with that one. Good. Did that break anything on this side that was important? No, nothing different from the other side. Very good. All right, so let's do the same with this one. So I'm going to grab this one, go across and go down. Perfect. So paste it and merge this one as well. Can't go in there. And boom, boom. Perfect. Okay. And then let's go with this block. I'm going to go up in here and go down like that. That should be fine. Merge that with that one and merge that with that one. Good. And then we're going to fill that in and fill... Oh, that's already done on that side. Okay, so that's how the doors are going to be now. It's a little bit strange, but it should work. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. So let's go with some pipes. So this is what I want our mirrors to sort of look like. If we come up like this, that'll be fine. Yeah, all right. And then I want to make a little controller. So let's just make it too wide like that. That is all we need. So this is going to be mirror. I'm going to select it, copy it, and save it just like that. Let's go out of there. Go boom, boom. Grab a couple of these. So I'm going to turn them up this way, like that. So it kind of makes it look like a bit of a mirror. And obviously they're not going to work, but it doesn't matter. We don't really need them anyway. And we'll just come up like that. That should be fine, actually. Because if we had the pivot sitting there, it's going to open these doors. It's going to hit on those poles. But that way, the doors will open freely. So let's actually go and test that real quick and see what it looks like and how it performs. Let's go all the way over here and push the button. Very good. Okay, that works pretty well. The mirrors don't clip. Very nice. And same with that side. Very good. It's a little bit weird down here, though. Actually, I've got a little trick. Let's go like this. Let's get rid of... Which block is it? That block there. That doesn't need to be there, actually. We can just fill that back in. So they should work like that now. Let's just go and make sure. And indeed it does. It needs a bit of paint under there. But that works quite well, actually. It's a bit strange, but it should be fine. It allows us to have the mirrors on there anyway, so I like that. And the last thing I need to do is add some brakes. So what I want to do, let's get an inverter. One of these ones. So when I push S, I want the brakes to come on. So that's why we need the inverter. So let's go. Let's just chuck it up in here. We've got a perfect little spot right there. Good. Paste it right there. Okay, so this needs to come down into the variable brakes on all of the wheels. So up like this on all of them. And all of the ones at the front also. So up there, and these two. We then need to come from the W and S, and boop. So when you push S, it should apply the brakes, hopefully. That's the plan anyway, so we'll stick that on there. All good. So that should all work pretty well. So I don't think we're missing too much. But what I might do, I might connect up all our display pieces, make some controls and whatnot, all off camera. I'm going to give everything a quick paint and make sure everything's hooked up to a bit of power. And then we're going to take it out for a test and make sure we haven't missed anything. Alrighty guys, so everything has been hooked up to a bit of power, everything has been painted, and we have all our microcontrollers here for all our display pieces. I haven't painted under here because I don't think we need to, but yeah, everything else has been painted. So let's spawn in and make sure it all works, and then we're going to actually add a whole bunch of specialist equipment to this thing. So let's go over here, I'll show you the engine bay, open that up. It's the majority of it's painted. There's probably a few odd pieces that aren't, but most of it is pretty good. So yeah, the engine's yellow with the blue for the cold side and red for the hot side of the cooling system. So we'll just shut that for now. Got our mirrors on. Everything is looking pretty good. Let's come around this way and we're going to test out a few bits and pieces. Let's go in here and shut that door. Missed a bit just there actually. But anyway, we have our speed, fuel, RPS, temperature, battery, and ore level. Battery is going down for some reason. That's all right. We have our ore release, deactivate drive, and our winch in and out. So let's turn this thing on to push number 3. Starts up the engine, all our displays are on, our revs work there, and our revs work right there, very good. Temperature seems to be working, fuel, speed, okay, nice. The batteries, that goes up when you rev it, okay, good. So if we chuck this into reverse, the camera comes on, very good, and you put it back into drive and it goes off, which is pretty good. So let's go forwards, yes, very good. All right, so everything seems to work pretty well, nice. Very good, I'm happy with this. That is awesome. We have our map also, which seems to work pretty well. I didn't know how it would display on the 1x2, but it seems to be pretty good. Very nice. Let's test out some lights now. Let's turn on our park brake. Let's just go down into park. Awesome. So let's test our interior light first. Number 6, that works. Then we push number 5 for our spotlights. Awesome. And number 4 for our headlights. Everything seems to work really well. I like that. So let's make sure our little hatch works here. We can go up. And we can jump out in case of an emergency. Very good. Let's shut that and take this thing back to the workbench. And we're going to add a bit of equipment. Okie dokie. So we actually have a little bit of space just here, I believe. Yes, we do. All right, so let's put a little cupboard in right there. It's probably a good use of the space. Let's go pivot, grab a couple of these ones, and I might put them up here just so they're out of the way. I might go in that color also. It's probably best. Come down this way, turn them around, and boom. So what we'll do, we'll go specialist. We're going to need some extinguishers now. Let's do different on each side. What are these? They don't do anything good. Nice. Okay, let's chuck a couple of these right there. We'll then grab a hose, put it on top of that one. Boom. And we'll need a cable. Yes, for charging, just in case we need that at some point. And we have one more spot at the top. I'm not sure what we can put there. Let's just go on the other side first. I'd like to add a whole bunch of ropes over here mainly. Let's go rope. Gonna get a whole bunch of these ones. A couple ropes. What if we just have 2 or 3 ropes, and then we'll have a couple welders on top? That's probably important. Let's grab, actually, let's have 2 ropes and 3 welders. So we'll go 2 of these ones and 1 underwater one, just in case. Boom. So let's go something like that. That's pretty good. I don't know if we're going to use this little top bit or not, so I might just fill that in like that. That's probably a-okay. And then what we'll do, we'll come down like that, and that will be our little storage box, I suppose. It's not too bad. Might put a little button on it right here, a little toggle button. One of these, and turn it around like that. Awesome. Let's get those Bizza door controllers out, and we'll add those on as well. Alright, so they're all done now. They have a bit of power also. We didn't end up putting anything in here, did we, on this top part? So I might just block that off for now, I suppose. Doesn't really matter. We'll fill that back in, and we'll leave it just like that. So they're all done. Now we need a bit of medical equipment, so I'm hoping to put that inside here somewhere would be pretty good. So let's try and use up a lot of this back wall, actually. So let's go back to specialist. So let's begin with a bit of first aid, I suppose, just on the one side. So let's just go over here, turn that around like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be heaps. We'll grab a defib as well. Where is it? Just up there. Awesome. Turn that around like that. Good. Now this one, I might actually get some firefighting equipment. And we'll put an extinguisher in as well. That should be pretty good. Nice. Also, I want to add a heater in, so let's do that quickly. Grab this one. Where are we going to put it, though? I might just put it... Well, I'll be able to get it under here, hopefully. Boom, boom. Can we put it behind the seats? Should be able to. Boom. Awesome. Nice. Okay, now, how on earth are we going to be able to turn that on? Might just put a little button over here. And we'll go toggle one of these ones. But actually, we'll do it in blue from the rest of the trucks. Then it's on the other side. Turn that around that way. Good. And we'll name this one heater. Just like so. And we'll connect that up to a bit of power as well as this one. And then I'm going to connect that one with that one. Good. And then we just need to hook up this with a bit of power as well. So I'll steal a bit from there. And that will just go along to all of these, I suppose. I don't think we really need it on any of them. But we'll do it anyway, just for the sake of doing it. So I think that is everything. So let's actually save all of this. Just like that. And spawn it in. And we need to test out our brakes as well and make sure all these little cupboards work. So let's go and open up these. So we go, boom. Very good. That works. We can get to the equipment. It looks a little bit bare in there, but anyway, that's fine. So we open and shut that one. Make sure the other side works as well. Boom. And it does. Great. Very good. I like that. Let's jump inside and boop. And shut the door. We should also put double-side buttons on these. I suppose it doesn't really matter. We'll get away with it. That needs to be painted. Hold on a sec. Look, since we're painting this and we're in the workbench, we may as well change these buttons over, I suppose. Let's go like this. Whereabouts are they going to? Let me just double check that. Okay, all the way at the back. Alrighty. So let's change these over real quick. Double-sided toggle buttons in blue would be great. Double-sided and that way. That'll be fine. So that's got to go down here. I've got to go find the controller that they go with. Must be these ones here, I'd say. Yeah, okay. And this one come all the way up to that one. Very good. Now, the inside of these needs to be painted, so we'll go like that. Good. And then we just need to sort out the power, because we had a few things running off them, didn't we? They can just go up to there. Boom, boom. And they can just come back down. Everything has power, I think. Everything should be working. Just going to hook up a few random bits to make sure it's all connected to something. That should be right. So that looks a lot better, actually. I like that. You can actually see the button. Very good. Alrighty, so let's turn this thing on. Number 3. Good. Put this thing in drive. Okay, let's go out the door. Pick up a little bit of speed. Let's go down the runway, actually. We'll test out those brakes. It's also coming dark, so let's turn on some headlights. Good. What about those spotlights? Oh, yeah, nice. They have a little bit of reflection off the bonnet there, which I'm not a fan of, but anyway, it is what it is. Let's come around this way a little bit. Oh, okay. There's so many gears to get through. I don't know why I chose the 32 speed variant. Like, I think there was 6 different gearboxes I could have chose from off this workshop gearbox platform thing. It had 6 different ones on it anyway, and I chose the one that had 32 gears, but it works pretty well, so I can't complain too much. All right, let's pick up a little bit of speed. Woo, look at that thing going up. Woo! Very good. Alrighty, and brake. Good. All right, I like that. Very nice. Oh, all the gears shuffling down. Oh, goodness me. Put that into park. There we go, so we can't go anywhere. So let's turn on that interior light, number 6, and try that heater out. And yep, that's working. Have all our equipment. Everything should be pretty good. Let's go test the winch. Actually, no, we can't do that, can we? Oh, we could connect the rope up to the front there. Let's go and make sure it works just while we're here and testing it. Actually, let's have a sleep first. Let's do that so we can actually see what we're doing. It is the next day. It's not a very nice one, but it's all right. It's all good. The rope's on the other side. I think we can we use one of these? So let's still work. Boom and boom. Yeah, okay, that works. Awesome. So let's go back up here. Why do I keep getting in the wrong side? So winch out. Okay, the winch isn't working for some reason. Why is that? Alright, so it turns out it just wasn't actually connected. So let's go back up in here and make sure that works. So winch out. And yes, that's working. Very good. Awesome. So let's turn that off and jump on back out. Let's shut the door. But anyway, yeah, next episode, like I said, we're going to start building our trailer for this thing. So once we've put the iron into, where are we going to go in? Let's have a look. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the truck to mine the iron up here. Then we're going to drive all the way down to this place here, the metal ore foundry. And we're going to tip our iron in while we have our trailer parked underneath to collect the purified ingots. The ingots, I think it is. And then we're going to take them all the way over in the trailer and dump them in the iron depository right there. So $70 per ingot. We need 4 of them to make an ingot, I believe. So yeah, I don't know how much money we're going to make from it, but it should be pretty fun either way. We might do it a few times. We'll just have to see. But yeah, stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, for now, I'd like to say thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one.